Good morning, everybody. Doug Lane here, Fast Lane Car Care. We have this Nissan Sentra. I don't know what body style it is. I said I was gonna look, told myself I was gonna look before I started, you know, what year. I think it's like an 18, 20, something like that. Anyway, spider. Get out of here, spider. Anyway, sidetracked. It's getting 5% carbon all the way around, 35% windshield. It's already done. Everything is done except for this one window. Yesterday, I came in early to knock this out. This guy was gonna be out of town, so I wasn't supposed to have it done until tomorrow, which is easy enough. But he ended up getting a hold of me and was like, hey, I'm in town, so whenever you get it done. So, came in early yesterday, went to knock it out. The freaking gas company showed up. I guess the guy that owns the building wasn't paying his bill, so I had to spend 15 minutes talking with that dude. The gas company guy, he's like, well, is it gonna affect you? And I was like, well, not really, because my furnace over here doesn't work, and he said he wasn't gonna fix it, so I don't use gas anyway for heat. He's like, well, I don't want to put you out, but you know, I gotta get this money. I told him, I said, do whatever you gotta do, man. I said, it's, you know, I just lease, dude. I just lease. Don't know what to tell you about anything else. But so that put me a little bit behind on getting this car done. And I had the very last window, which was this one. I had it stuck. I mean, I had just had it stuck. And I got a text from my first appointment. Hey, I think we're here. Okay, so I had to walk away from it. Had to knock out a couple of cars people were waiting on. And I was walking past it and noticed that I had a little finger pop up along the bottom. Nothing major, you know, just a little finger that popped up. About like yay, something like that. Problem was I had people in the waiting room waiting, you know what I mean? So couldn't get it done. I couldn't just walk over and so long story short, by the time I was able to get to it, I think it was just too dry. I heated it and I did everything that I could. It didn't want to stay down. I told this customer that it would be ready for him last night. Well, he called me and was like, well, I told him it was gonna be like 6:30 or 7, something like that. He said, don't worry about it, I'll just come get it tomorrow after work. I said, all right, that works. So, I peeled this off last night while I was waiting for the last person of the day to come pick up their car, and figured, you know what, I'll come in a little bit early. Not as early as I was planning, but figured I'd come in early, get a little head start on it, get this knocked out before anybody shows up today, and then you know, go from there, get it all looking perfect. So that's what I told him. I said it was technically done, but I said, but there's one window, it's got a little something on it. I said I really want to redo it because I don't think it's going to stick, and I don't want to lay it down and then you leave and the temperature change or whatever, have it pop back up. He said, ain't no big deal. So that's cool. I like dealing with people that are cool like that. They're understanding, and you know, are about the quality. Like, they don't really care how long it takes, as long as it's done as well as possible. These Sentras, the front doors are deceptively wide as far as the seals go. You can tuck quite a bit of film in there. Like, I probably could have cut that a bit wider and been fine, but that's all right. Is this already on? I don't think so. I don't think so. There we go. Right there's good. Turn that back off. Ugh, a little bit tired, man. I did a 12-hour day yesterday. I opened up the shop at like 6:05. I left at like 6:45, something like that. And then the day before that was like 10 hours. It's crazy. I used to work one of my old jobs. That's all I did was 12-hour shifts. I did 5 12s and an 8 every single day, every single week for like months and months and months. And it never really bothered me. But now, dude, if I do a 12, it's like, ugh. But it's probably a lot different, like, because it was a factory job and a lot of it was just kind of, you know, you're sitting on a stool. I mean, you're working, you know what I mean, working with your hands, doing your thing, but you're sitting on a stool, you know, most of the time, not all day, like, and you rotated, so you were doing something different. Kind of broke it up, where in here, man, it's just you're just full throttle trying to get everything done as fast as you can so that you can, you know, get on to the next. Like yesterday, I did 5 cars, basically, by myself, you know, no help. One of them I had to peel some old window tint. I got some pictures of that I'm gonna put on Facebook. We got a real nice post about that. But a lot of work last couple days, a lot of work. So we're gonna go ahead and shrink these. I mainly just want to do that because, you know how I just talked about how I had that little finger pop up. I originally did not shrink these. I wanted to try it without shrinking them, and it worked. I had like one little spot that I had to heat up on the driver's door. Not a big deal. But this time, I'm just going to, you know what I mean? I'm just going to shrink it. Hopefully just not have to worry about it. Because at this point, I'm just tired of looking at this thing. I mean, it's a nice looking car, don't get me wrong. But it's been here for too many days. It's time to get it out of here and get paid. All right, let's see. I'm gonna tell you guys of something, a little trick I learned recently. For years, I'd always heard about steamers for removing tint. Dude, that's the way to go. I've done it without using a steamer. I've done it with a heat gun. I've done it with this. I've done it with that. I've just straight razor bladed it off a window. I'm telling you something, man. Get a steamer. A $50 little garment steamer from Walmart will save you so much time and frustration. It is unreal. It is unreal. Now, the door panels on these are pretty easy to remove. Can't even, bless me. Yeah, the back doors have a screw under here. These ones just have them in here. If I remember correctly, you don't have to pull these off. You might, I don't know, you might. Seriously. All right then. But you can pull them off. Now, because of this little taper here, or whatever you want to call it, I don't really find it to be that big of a deal. But if you're new, you're just starting out, this is your first time doing one of these, or like doing a car with something like that, you might give it a try without removing the panel. And then, you know, if you do struggle, then go ahead and pull the panel and try to, you know, do it without. But what in the world? In my opinion, it's, like I said, it's not that difficult of a door panel to work around. All right. Before I started this, I had already scrubbed it to make sure I didn't have any tint glue left behind, and squeegeed it once, so I'm gonna have to talk to this gentleman. I think this car was wrecked at one point. Like, I don't think he bought this new. I really don't want my tint to curl like that. There we go. Notice how I'm not touching anything over here. Generally, I like to start my big edge first, but that's okay. There. This is some fresh slip solution, so I don't know exactly how tacky it's gonna be or slippery. So, oh, my arm's just blocking you guys, I'm sorry. We're going for just a slight gap here. We'll try to push a good bit of water out. Now you can see how we got a light gap right there. That's what I'm saying. You can tuck this film quite a bit on either side, because your seal on the outside is considerably further out this way than on the inside. But we're covered. We could come back just a hair. That would work. I think that'll work right there. Now we're gonna use the tri-edge, because what I found is, and I'm gonna push the glass away, which I guess it's not gonna matter because it's so slippery still that it's wanting to shift on me. So we'll do it right there. Right there. Bump this up. Now that's gonna help hold the film in place. I just want to get the film wet. Now I'm basically just going to roll that up under. Make sure your hands are clean when you do that, or you will get trash on your film. But long as your hand's wet, the film's wet, you'll probably be all right. This would probably be a good car to 2-stage, simply because the door panel. I find that all the Asian cars are pretty easy to take apart, man. I don't know, maybe it's just because that's my background. I've played with these little tuner cars or whatever for a long time before I ever started tinting, and so it's not really a big deal. Let me see if I'm covered over here, which I should be, but I don't necessarily. Yeah, see, I got just a slight little cut line right there. I don't like that, so just bump that down just a touch. Shift it. There we go. I think that should work. Yep, all right. I bumped that down just barely. So, well, we got 8:43, so at any point now our people could show up. Now we're gonna come at it with a little bit more force, hard tooling it. That's the, I think it's a Fusion. It's not stamped, but anyway, it's called a Littlefoot, if anybody's interested in that tool. I make $0 off of any affiliate links. I have no sponsors. I don't care what tools you get. My only recommendation is buy the name brand versions, not the Chinese knockoffs, simply because the quality is almost always better. And you know, you're supporting companies like Fusion or whatever that are putting in the R&D, the research and development, into making these tools the best that they can be for us. Whereas the people that are knocking them off, they don't give a crap about us. They're just out to make money. So that gap kind of sucks. So what we'll do, when we were squeegeeing down, it went down a little bit on us, so see if we just can't get that a little more consistent. I'm happy with that. That is one advantage that I like about having a slippery slip solution mix. If I want to fine tune something after the fact, I can get away with it. I don't have to worry about it being, bound up too quickly. Now basically I just want to gently go across the edge so that none of that moisture tries to roll back down. Bump my window up. Of course I got a couple little fingers right there. There's my shank. Pull that apart. Run my little foot down through there one more time, hopefully to push any moisture down out of there, out past the sweep. Come this way, we'll use the tri-edge, because this is going to let us get down there further. And you see it's wanting to pop back up. So make sure that's good. Okay. Turn that off. Let's check. Let's check our outside here. Make sure everything looks nice. Got one little like fold line deal right there. We'll heat that up, get it out of there, but keep an eye on it for the next, you know, couple hours and make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Which said he's not going to be here to get it anytime soon, so we'll have some time to check on it. But thanks guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. What's going on, everybody? Doug Lane, Fast Lane Car Care. Just wanted to show you the completed walk around of this Nissan Sentra that I showed you earlier. It's a Nissan Sentra SV. 5% carbon tint on the sides and the back glass with a 35% windshield. Gave it a quick bath. Looking good, looking good. We got a what is that? An Acadia? We got an Acadia. We got knocked out today too. We got another one that's supposed to be coming, but that's that. Maybe I'll do that one in another video. I don't know. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.